Bit by bit, we're growing your wealth. Yeah!
bitbybit.co.za.
So, very good evening to you all. I've seen a few folks have said good evening and hello already, so we'll start with Arnold. Good evening to you. Let's switch off this halo off quickly. And then, hello, Carol, Hans, load shedding coming up. Carol, Ryan. So, and everyone else that has had a chance to say hi. All right. So we're going to focus on one or two different things for this session. I'm just going to go through the information that we are going to share with the traders, try and help them focus on the next few days, because this is a very tense time for traders in general. And of course, some of you guys have been making a lot of money lately, so well done to you. And of course, the opportunities have been just absolutely awesome, out of this world. So we came to, the purpose of a Tradeathlon is to work together as a team, to have the same goals and to find where we are going with our trades, not just to be like a chicken looking for, you know, pips all over the place, and once in, you know, picks up a pip here and it picks up a pip there, and the next thing finds itself caught up in the hut and gets cooked and eaten because the pips have led them to the wrong destination. Some of the traders, if you haven't been trading as part of a team or signals group, you either learn some very bad habits, and that's one thing that Tradeathlon helps you, is to learn new proper habits to focus your attention fully on what you should be focusing. Learn will teach you close range trading, because often we are all waiting for those big bull runs to happen, and then when the bull runs don't happen, we actually miss out lots of opportunities. Then the next thing is to learn to read the market quickly or slowly. So sometimes we can see the market in advance, and we're going to show you some of that in this first free session to help you make better decisions trading. Look into the future. One of the hardest things for traders, especially new traders, is to look in the future. And I'll give you an example. The other day, I told the traders that we can trade. Our first targets for Shiba was going to go to 85 Rand Satoshis on Altcoin Trader. And when it got to about 60 or 65, some of the traders was already sold out because they didn't believe that it would go higher. And then I said, after it hit 85, now we're going to hit the 100, 105 mark. And, we've hit those marks. So where do we go from here? Is it first going to go down? Is it going to go up? Those are the tough questions that we need to ask ourselves. So looking into the future means possibly, what is this coin value per coin? And what is the future of this coin versus Bitcoin, which is 900,000 Rand a coin, and less people are using it? And should I keep on trading with Bitcoin? Bitcoin has been going down while other coins have been going up. So we don't want to be focusing too much attention on that which is going down. Short-term versus long-term trading. I get questions on the groups every day, and if you ask me a question, I've got a picture in my mind what kind of trader you are. What is your strategy? Is your strategy 1, 2, 3, or 4? Are you a swing trader? You know, investor? What are you doing? Because if I give an answer, then everyone thinks, oh, I need to follow that answer, and then not everyone has the same strategy. But some of us have only got short-term thinking. As a result of that, we are selling our coins out too quickly, and we're selling too soon, instead of sitting and waiting with a certain percentage of our portfolio to sell much higher. Disaster management. So often this is the reason why so many traders are like comrades runners. They never get to the finish line. They never get to their full potential, their full education. They give up too soon. I mean, I did my 11 comrades that I did. I can't believe there were always thousands of people that never finished the race, and people never finish what they started. So you're doing, if you do the baby traders, you're actually just doing the nursery school trading. If you do the altcoin trader, you're just doing the primary school trading, level 1. And so people never go to high school and university. They just, okay, I'm happy with what I've got. Then that's why disaster management is such an important thing, because if you know how to, if you've made a loss, why did you make a loss? What did you do wrong? Were you panicking? People panic. They buy when they think the price is shooting up, and then they buy at the top, and then the price falls down again. The next one is taking time off. There are certain days coming. In the next day or two, we will see time off. Taking time off, not trading at all. If you have your funds, your orders in place, you don't need to know where's the right time to buy, where's the right time to sell. You got yourself a trading range, and you're going to work on that trading range, so you don't have to sit and worry what's going to happen. When the days are off, there are down days. Some of you have been feeling tired lately, flu-ish. All of those things are signs of the times. The normal signs of stock market crash. The 1929 stock market crash was, I don't know if it's 26th or the 28th of October. So if you're feeling like you're crashing, then that is just normal for everybody this time of the year. Next thing is making double profits mindset. Double the profits that you're making now. One of the traders said to me recently, I'm happy with making 3% per day. He says, I've just got it in my mind. I want to make 3% per day. And I said, but what about 6% per day? He says, no, 3%, I'm happy with that, as long as I can multiply my portfolio every month. So we want to take what you're currently making and double that. Once we've got that, after the first 3 or 4 days of the Tradeathlon, then that which you've doubled, we can actually go and triple your profits after that, because you're learning new habits. So that's what we're going to be focusing on for this Tradeathlon. I've got a few guys that have signed up. The Tribe 24/7 always get it's part of their package deal. It's on the house. So we're gonna spend the last 15 minutes discussing what we are doing. We're going to get into some of these subjects on the screen here, and start looking at what trades we can be looking at for the next few days. All right, so you folks can see my Shiba one-day graph. There was a glitch in the system. Always see this happening. All of a sudden it shows it went to 1 South African cent. Now this happened just as I started this webinar. just to show you folks that this is possible, that this can and will go there. And the question is when. So to 1 South African cent, it needs to go 8 times its value. From where it's been for months, it would have been 10,000%. So we've increased our profits drastically over the last few days. Those of you who've been trading with us, it's been an exciting journey. Whereas other traders have either sold their coins. I had a trader the other day, he's not one of our team. He told me I sold all my Shiba at 10,000 Rand sat. So if you've never heard of that word before, you get a Satoshi to Bitcoin, and then that's 8 zeros, and then you get 8 zeros to the Rand, which is Rand set, and you get a dollar set. So if we look at Shiba on Binance, it's traded in dollar sets. Here is Rand sets. He sold it around 10,000 over there, and he didn't buy back again. I mean, that guy's kicking himself now. So let's quickly take a look at a typical graph. Our 30-minute graph is what altcoin trader, this is probably all looking flat for you right now, so don't get tied up with this. This did not happen. This happened on Binance also the other day when Bitcoin fell to $8,700. Expect Bitcoin to do that any case. So I'm just going to do this. I'm going to magnify this with the Bollinger Bands on and zoom this in so that we can have a look at it better. Let's just get the volume off, and we can see there's been absolutely beautiful growth on this particular coin. Now we've hit the 100 mark. That's our target, 100, 105, and we are now going to see, is it going to come down or is it going to go further up? That remains to be seen. So when we're grabbing a graph like this, sometimes we need to change the time frame. So if I'm trading, after I've examined my graph, I put it to a 5-minute graph. I put some support and resistance lines, and we're going to trade it up and down close range. But I also want to take a look at a bigger picture. I want to see how long is this going to last. So my time frames help me a great deal. So I take it from a 5 minutes. I've seen what a 30-minute looks like. 30-minute, it's still climbing. The Bollinger Bands are still opening up. It looks healthy. It looks okay-ish. Then I take it to a 1-hour graph. I'm still okay, although on the 1-hour graph, I might still see some drops because it's on top of the Bollinger Band right now. Now, this line that you see there, this line here is non-existent. It's a glitch in the system. We've seen this a lot of times. Even that one there, that was a glitch. So if you see these long shadows up and down, they just ignore them, because even if you had lower orders, they wouldn't have gone through. I'm going to change this now to a 2-hour graph. And a 2-hour graph, we are starting to get into dangerous territory. Let's have a look at 4 hours graph. A 4-hour graph, also dangerous territory. Although we saw that it went higher in the previous 4 hours. Let's take this on a 1-day graph, and we are not in trouble. We are in big trouble. So our first warning was a 2-hour graph. It's still okay for 2 hours, but then when we took it to a 4-hour graph, you don't want to be trading. You don't want to be leaving as a day trader and a scalp trader. Now, I'm not talking about investors and swing traders. Investors and swing traders, just ignore what I'm saying now. But you want to sell some of yours so that you can buy when the dips come. This could go to 200,000, 300,000 in the next few hours. It could. There's nothing stopping. The Bitcoin price has been feeble. It's been dropping. Anybody that's been trading Bitcoin has been wasting their time. Absolutely wasting their time. So people that are trading Bitcoin, while Shiba went up 40, 50%, Bitcoin went and dropped 3%, 5%, and you just, I'm being totally honest with you now. So if you think you're great by trading Bitcoin, fantastic. You stick to what your trading strategy. I'm talking about guys that want to make profit. They've got bills to pay. They've got debts to pay. They want to make their money. They don't want to drive in an old Model T Ford. They want to get into a Ferrari and they want to go flat out and make money. And part of the Tradeathlon is to get to know when to stop, when to get out, when to wait, where to buy in the dips, and close range trading, because there's a lot of close range trading opportunities. And there's a lot of people that despise altcoin trader. In a sense, it's not such a great exchange in world term sense, but in South African terms, it's the best exchange. We sort our problems out. Someone sent me my wife a message this morning. They haven't been verified yet. And had I got that message a few days ago, I could have sorted it out. It was sorted out in minutes. So these guys are on the ball. They have their glitches in the system, but guys, it's time to make money. So when you look at my buy and sell orders, you can see I've got orders right down to 60,000, 80,000, 85,000, 92,000. So I've been all over the place with my sell orders. Then I've got buy orders placed all the way to 114,000. So I'm going to have to make a decision in the next half an hour or an hour. Whoever's on the call with me, we'll be able to decide what to do next. But this has made our traders at least 600% in the last week and a half. At least 600%. If you've been trading up and down, it would have made you much more. Folks, who trades and makes in less than 1 month, in 2 weeks, who makes 6 times their portfolio? We only grab opportunity coins, big opportunity coins that help us grow our portfolios quickly. It is a nerve-wracking experience. People are like, oh, well, you know, I'm happy with my 10, 20, 30, 40% per month. That's great. If you found something that can make you 10% per week, great. Some of my guys are trading USDT to ZAR. And the most conservative answer was, I'm making 1% per day. 1% per day trading USDT to ZAR, this trading per year. And this is what we do with the baby traders. And by the way, we're starting the baby traders next week. So those of you who are have done the course can do it again. We'll be probably starting on Monday or Tuesday. And then, of course, people can sign up anytime. All the courses are already online for you guys to start already. And if you refer people to courses, we will give you some, some reimbursement for that. So, and then of course, if people sign up, that you can always get discount on your Signals and Tribe membership. So there is basically a very good trading strategy. I'd often do this with the traders. I say, let's just take this and work on what, look at the kind of movements that the Rand and the dollar has made. Now, I'll have to put this on a 4-hour chart just so that we can see this great movement that we've seen like for the last few weeks. So it has hit a bottom, but from bottom to top, almost 10% profits. Plenty of close range profits to be made. If we had to draw a trading range on here, our trading range is everything to us traders. And then, of course, there would possibly be a new direction right there. So this would be a 1 month trading range chart, and this would be a 48-hour trading chart, and we would obviously change the direction because it's hit the bottom right there, and we are going to work on a new trading range. And the trading range that the traders are making money on is very, very lucrative. So now, if you're not making at least 1% per day on anything you're trading, you don't have any guidance, you're just doing everything wrong, or you're not paying attention to the signals that have been given. Fantastic, guys. If you want to send me a private message, you want to join us for the rest of this, please do so. I'm going to start at 8:05 with the Tradeathlon, the main session, and we're going to trade like crazy, folks. You don't want to miss out on this one. Great. Any feedback, any comments from you folks? I haven't gotten anything else since I've given the last message. Anything from your side, guys? And I'll answer the questions. We got another 3 minutes. It's a pleasure, Ryan. It's a great pleasure, Niels. It's a million pleasure back, Carol. And happy trading. Thank you, Franco. Thank you also for all your updates. Franco is somehow a very live wire, although when you look at him, he looks like a conservative guy. Thank you, Debbie, Arnold. I'll wait for another minute for any questions or comments that you guys want to give. But this is truly a great time to trade. And the guys that have been, unfortunately, very frustrated were the guys that have been trading Bitcoin. Bitcoin has gone through such a hard time. It's just, you know, if you look at these resistance lines, I told the team we're going to expect all the way down to at least 890, 900, and it hit 893. So conservatively, the guys have all made some bought in the dips. But then the question you can ask yourself, why spend time buying in the dips when you can be trading coins that are going up? Right. Thank you, Gary. Right, Reynolds. Anyone can get started anytime when they're ready. I think for a lot of the guys on the team, they're not doing this because they want to. I think a lot of people are doing it because they have to. And if the world gets into a worse state than what it is, and they start pushing out more biological stuff, then we at least have a place we can increase our money. So everyone can get started whenever they're ready again. Fantastic, guys. You guys have an awesome day, evening further, and happy trading.